Calculator not allowed. F of x is equal to natural log of square root of x, then f double prime of x is equal to.
So let's rewrite this as the following. We have f of x is equal to natural log of the x to the 1/2. What was a rule when we had a power for the natural log? We can bring it to the front. So when I do, I get half of natural log of x. So then when I take my first derivative, I'm going to leave the coefficient as it is. What is the derivative of natural log of x? 1 over x times the derivative of the bottom, which happens to be just 1. Now, since I have to find the second derivative, it'll be friendlier to go ahead and write this as an exponential. So that's going to give us 1/2 x to the negative 1. So what is the derivative of that? Negative 1/2 x to the negative 2. And then if I were to rewrite this without a negative power, that's going to give me negative 1/2 times 1 all over x squared. And which one actually matches that?
B.
B it is. Okay, questions on that one? Okay, let's go to number 10. All right, Macy, let's read number 10.
Calculator not allowed. If 3x squared plus 2xy plus y squared equals 2, then the value of dy over dx at x equals 1 is.
So it's saying find the slope, as in the derivative, and then plug in the 1 and some other y value to find the slope. So let's go ahead and derive this. Is that 3x squared? So that's going to give us 6x. That right there, let's go and rewrite it. 2x times y to make it a product rule. So let's kind of recall the rule. We derive the first one, which is 2. And am I going to mess with the second one? The y?
No.
Leave that alone, plus.
2x.
And then I have
Or dx. Right?
It'd be 2x and then 1 dy over dx.
2x and 1 dy over dx, correct. And then what about y to the power of, is that 2 or 3? Looks like 2. So plus 2y, and again dy over dx.
Can you move the paper?
How's that?
Good.
Okay. And then our derivative of the constant of 2 is 0. And then I'm trying to make this by itself. So let's write that once. dy over dx is equal to, I'm going to subtract 2x and also subtract 2y on both sides. Minus 6x minus 2y. And then we are going to divide it by the coefficient in front of the dy over dx, which is 2x plus 2y. So I need to plug in the numbers. So right now I know my x is 1. So let's plug it in. Negative 6 times 1. I know that part. 2 times a 1. Do I have any information on the y's? So I need to plug it back into the original to find the y. So let's go ahead and do that right here. We have 3 times 1 all squared plus, that's okay, 2 times 1y plus y squared is equal to 2. And if I were to rewrite this in a way it's going to be factorable, it's going to be the following. Y squared plus 2y, and when I move the 2 over, it's going to be plus the 1 is equal to 0.
Where does the 3 go?
I did minus 2 on both sides to make it a 0 so we can factor. So let's kind of recall factoring. What's going to give me the product of 1 and sum of 2? Plus 1 plus 1. So we know the y component has to be how many? Ooh, negative 1. So let's plug it in. So let's see if we can do the math on the side. We get negative 6 plus 2 on top. What about on the bottom?
2 minus 2.
Which is? Can we divide it by 0? So which has to satisfy that? Divided by 0. Not defined. As in undefined.